Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mid Island Custom Diecast. My name is Evan, and in today's episode we're going to be taking this Hot Wheels Dune Daddy Redline from about 1975, and we are going to do a straight restoration for the Beef Eaters Woodstock Peace and Love Invitational. Remember, if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications on future videos. So here's the obligatory turntable shot, just so we can get a good look at it. Obviously these wheels are pretty worn out. The paint is chipped all around, and I wanted to try my hand at a Redline restoration. And now this is a bit different because these are straight axles. You'll see that in a bit. But I wanted to practice with some Redline shop paints, and I thought this thing had flowers on it, so it'd be perfect for the Peace and Love Woodstock theme, and it's from back in that era as well. Also, my daughter, who is 5.5, really wanted a shiny car with flowers, so yeah, let's get into it. So I was a little nervous to drill and tap these posts. I've never done a 172, so you can see here I've already done that. Here are all the pieces, the little rectangular blue windshield. Interior's in good shape, just needs a little cleanup. And like I said before, the wheels are the straight axle Redlines, and we'll be replacing those later in the video. So here we got the paint stripped off, no problem, in the hardware store stripper. It does have some casting lines, and I know it's not really a Redline restoration thing to do, but I can't leave a bad casting line on the car, so we will strip those off. The worst of them really are just around the bottom edge and the back of, like right behind that little roll bar thing. So we just take the needle files here and work those off a bit. There is the hood, and on the back section there are some real bad pits. I don't think it's, I don't think it's from deterioration of the metal or anything. I think it was just a fault from the factory. We'll have a look at how we deal with that now as we finish the filing. So here is the glazing and spot putty from Bondo. I don't really know how to use this stuff, but I've seen other people do it, and so I literally just plaster it all over the sections that sort of need filling, which is here, and a little bit on that roll bar as well. So yeah, once that is set, then we'll file it off and get it primed up to see how we did. And here is the casting all primed with the Splash light gray 2K primer, and I know that it's all blown out with the white light here, but it looks pretty good. And we're going to do the competition green from the Redline shop, the opaque enamel. Yeah, so I just got this trigger style airbrush not too long ago, and I'm really digging it, and I'm getting pretty good at airbrushing. But we'll show you one coat, and then later you can be the judge of that. Oh, and it's later. So here it is. You can see it's pretty shiny. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. The replacement decals here I got from the Redline shop as well. And, they don't match the original tampos or decals or whatever that Mattel used on this casting, but what the hell, we'll throw these flowers on anyway. A little disappointed I didn't check it just said that these were Dune Daddy decals, and I bought them. But anyway, no worries. I'm still pretty happy with the results. So you can see here, I just pre-wet the hood section where I'm going to put this decal with the micro set. Wet the decal, pull it off. You've seen decals before, guys. This is not really a big deal. So here we've got a few going, and I'm just going to show you one more here. I switched from using the Q-tip because I found that it was getting little fuzzies stuck to the decal. So I switched to these shop towels to just press the water out, and that worked out pretty good. Now instead of messing around with these wheels, I'm just going to literally cut the axles off. Cut the wheel off the axle, pull the axle through, and then we don't really have to. I'm really bad at getting these little tabs ground off. I always end up mangling them, and anyway, so this is easier. Then we just take the diamond cutter and open them up so we can fit the new axles in. These are the replacement wheels I'm going to use. It's the 50th anniversary Volkswagen Beetle Redline. I got a set of 5 of these things for 15 or 20 bucks off of the Toy Peddler, and that's cheaper in my estimation than buying just the replacement wheels and axles on eBay. So now I can do a wheel swap on that Beetle one day. Anyway, as I was fitting them, I noticed that the tabs on the 50th anniversary wheels have little nubs on the inside of the wheels. But on this casting, it had the little metal nubs that stick out from the chassis or the base. So I'm just going to grind those down a little bit. No one will ever see, and it's not an expensive Redline anyway, so who really cares? You know what I mean? Anyway, now that that's done and the wheels and axles fit, no problem. Get out the flits. Man, I used to use all kinds of different metal polishes. But since I switched to this flits, I'm very, very happy with it. It really, like, one application is good for most things. I'm really only polishing bases and maybe some red lines. Hopefully, this is why I'm practicing. I'd like to do a few more of the more expensive ones that I have, and you'll see those coming up in a few months. Anyway, the base is looking pretty good now, so let's move on and see all the finished pieces. So here they are. The body is done and clear coated with the Redline Shop Clear. That turned out very, very nice on this one. The interior just got to clean with soap and water. The windshield I did have a little sand and polish, but no pledge or anything. Keep it stock. And there's the new wheels all set. So here's a look at where we started. And now let's have a look at where we ended up. So here she is. We opened her up, stripped her down, repainted with a primer from Splash Paints, the 2K light gray primer. Then we also filled some of the little pits and whatnot, filed down some of the edges, polished up the base, painted the competition green, added the decals from the Redline Shop clear coat, washed up the interior, swapped out for some nice clean and bright Redline wheels from the 50th anniversary version. And yeah, pretty much this is a nice simple custom, guys. I have already given it to my daughter, and she has already lost it or driven it off the coffee table or whatever. But anyway, I would like to know what you guys think. Please leave your comments below. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so, and hit that like button, and we will see you on the next video.